day 47 of my carnivore life, and I don't know what to say. Honestly, it's just I have so many moments that are aha moments because I do have clarity and how I want to proceed this, and maybe it will change. It changed over the couple of 47 days, but it's so inspiring. It's so inspiring, everything what's happened. And one interesting thing is, at the beginning, one of when I started, because I documented every day, there was like a little bit of a haters comment, the first haters comment I got. Oh my god, these times. And the person said, why are you so stupid? Why do you share your journey when you're not done and you are not successful already? That's so stupid, blah blah blah. And I'm so happy that I didn't listen to this person, honestly, because it's so cool for me to see what I went through even for 47 days. And if I go into a year or two to look back at these videos and remind myself, so oh my god, that's what you go through, and that's the ups and downs, and it wasn't always like rainbow and sunshine. So I'm so happy that I still did it, so, and I didn't listen to this hater. And yeah, and the second hater which showed up were at the time, so why are you not strict carnivore? How stupid can you be? That's the best thing to do. If you eat everything else, you're gonna hurt your body, blah blah blah. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. But honestly, I'm a human being. I'm a completely average human being with so many flaws, and I not being very able to moderate myself and to be disciplined with all the things. If I were, I would be a multimillionaire with a six-pack, damn it. I don't know, whatever. It's not my goal, but still, that maybe I would be if I'm that disciplined. I'm not. I'm really not. I have my ups and downs and go from A to B sometimes, and I'm very, a little bit of chaotic sometimes even. So to have this journey and know it's right for me, even when the bad things come, why I'm doing this, it's because I believe in the process. I do believe in that everything comes to the right time when it should come. And because I'm a very believer in God, maybe you are even a believer in science, it doesn't matter. Just to believe in something, it does bring you joy, it brings you something, you know what I mean? Because even if you believe in science and not in something bigger, that science develops very fast. Yeah, I'm from IT. The technical and technological things that are developing are so fast, and there will be always a solution, maybe a year later or 2 years later, for every problem you have in the end. I do believe that it comes from God. Maybe you just believe it comes from a scientist. So if you go for this, it doesn't matter, just to believe that there will be some new development, some new science, some new whatever it is in your path, just makes us, go and stick to what we're doing in the end. Because, just waking up every day and being perfect, for me, it's not possible. If somebody can do that, I'm impressed. I'm so impressed, but I can't do it. And like I told yesterday, I need this weekend gentle days. And what are gentle days for me? For me, gentle days are, just listen to my body. What do you need? And not be forcing myself. I'm not gonna force my body to anything anymore. Anything. Because my body started after these carnivore days to talk to me and tell me what it's needing. And if I listen to it, it is giving me something back. And I lost weight. I constantly lost now everyday weight without, having the feeling I'm missing something, I'm doing something wrong. It's because I'm gentle with my body. I say, you know what, tell me what you need. I'm gonna give it to you, And yesterday, for example, because I do have, I'm sorry guys, but I do have my lady days. And for me, it's very difficult to have them, especially in the beginning, maybe 3-4 days. I do have pain, which are a 9 from a scale from 9 to 10. So I really, really suffer extremely. And I didn't want to take my meds, for this kind of pain. So I need to put my body through the pain, because I do think maybe if I do so, it's going to be better at some point. That's just what I feel in my bones. And my body is tend to get very sick. I really just can't eat enough. I can't eat maybe 1,000 calories. I just cannot get enough of anything because I get sick. I get really sick because everything is hurting and I'm not feeling good. And the pain is just unbelievable. And I do have an 11-year-old son, so I know what pain means, So it's actually almost the same, like when I got my child. So it's really tough for me sometimes. But that's the time when my body needs really gentle things, and it's not meat. At this time, it's not meat. For me, yesterday it was fish. I was really craving something very light, and we did take fresh fish from the local thingy. It's not the butcher, I don't know how you call it, fish man, fish, there were men, so fish man. They did have, it's not Aquaman, unfortunately, but they were nice. So they did have like this scampi and some shells. Ooh, I don't know the English word when you eat it, not the one with the pearls, but the other ones, the cheaper ones, and which are like round. They were so tasty, and we did have some octopus or something, these little things. Oh my god, I had to look it up before I talk. And we had that as dinner as a family, and I did eat maybe a handful because and put it into a lot of butter. So I couldn't eat more. I just couldn't eat more. I did eat in the morning very, very early because I wanted to do carnivore pancakes for my son and my mom and me. And I screwed up. I screwed up because I put 4 eggs. Then it was a yogurt. I didn't have cream cheese, but it was like a half cream cheese, half yogurt, and I put it in. And then I blended with a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of the glycine I showed you yesterday, Alessia's tip. I thought maybe I can make sweet pancakes like this. And I tried to do the waffles, I tried to do the pancakes, but it didn't work. I just burned it. And in the end, it was just little scrambled eggs with pieces, and my son hated it. So I had to eat it. And I did eat like this 4 eggs in the morning. And I was feeling good, I was feeling fine, I didn't have that much problem. So yeah, maybe my body was ready to eat eggs again, but it wasn't very happy, but it was okay. And then we went for a walk, and I was so motivated for walking. I wasn't hungry, I was full of energy, I was really feeling good, having these waves of pain, but still feeling good. So we went and we walked for 15,000 steps, and everybody who knows my journey right now, they know that I wasn't capable of doing 5,000 steps most of the time because of my multiple sclerosis and all the pain that I was coming with it, and my abilities. But right now, with less weight and more energy and these kind of things, I walked, and that's so beautiful for me to have these moments, and I can cry, believe me. It's just incredible, and I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for, God, and I'm so thankful for you guys, because so many of you followed me from the first day and gave me hope and gave me, this warm, lovely community to support me, to go through. And that's why this was possible for me, and I can walk, And that's something that's the best gift I can have, and not putting myself down because I maybe don't do the right things in the beginning. And then we came back and we did eat, I was craving it, a little apple. It was just that big, and I was satisfied. It was such a beautiful moment because I didn't go to eat the crappy things. It was just an apple, so it was still a beautiful moment for me. And then we went shopping, my mom and I, and we bought for the whole week all the meat we need. And I did prepare a plan. I did have a plan where we every day can look forward to something little, just for a weekend to see how it's going. One day to have fish, one day to have cheese, one day to have mustard, one day to have maybe the oopsie cake from Kelly Hogan and these kind of things. So that every day we will have to look forward to something, but to have 99% meat, and just to add little tweaks and little things that we can look forward and not have every day then, that is my plan, and we will see how it goes. It's just an experiment to see. And then we went shopping, and I did take, I was craving ayran. It's just a yogurt with water and salt. And it was so tasty and I was feeling so good. And then we came home and we prepared the fish and we eat the fish. And then I went to sleep and read my book. And then at about 7, I got hungry, you know, because I still had very little food. I had in total maybe 1,000 calories, so it wasn't enough. But I wasn't hungry, I was feeling sick. But then in the moment I was hungry, and usually you will force yourself to say, no, I'm not gonna eat now because it's 7. It's not how it should supposed to eat now, you know. But I said, no, I have to listen to my body. My body needs something right now. So I went to the kitchen and I ate 2 boiled eggs that were already boiled. And I saw that didn't have an effect on me. I wasn't bloating. I didn't have pain or something. So it maybe is what kind of eggs I'm using, and the farmer's eggs are causing me problems. But the you know, from the grocery store, the cooked eggs doesn't cause me problems. It's very strange. But maybe, you know, it's because I just eat a little portion and not a big portion. But yeah, maybe it's that, I don't know. But my body is craving right now really eggs somehow, and fish and eggs. Maybe it's because it's also getting warm outside, so that's why your body tends maybe to want to have something more light. But I didn't crave anything that the whole day. Even with the little apple, I wasn't, you know, overboarding or feeling that hungry. Or I didn't, when we went to shopping, I didn't even want to look at chocolate or my favorite cookies or something. I wasn't craving it. So if you give your body what it wants, and it's still in a healthy world, you know, it will reward you. That's what I realized. It will reward you with giving you, you know, the things you need. And for me, it was still losing weight all the time. Usually at this time of month, I will gain 2 kg. Now I'm losing it. And it's so beautiful. Now in total, I lost over maybe 3.5 kg. It's even more, but when I started it's exactly 3 kg, something around that. But it's actually even more, because I used to have 3 kgs up and down, and my highest at 2 weeks before I started Carnivore was even 3 kg more. So I lost, honestly, in total then 6 kg during my process right now. And it's weight which I never lost before. It's from, you know, the point where you normally stuck with your weight and you never go down and you don't know what to do, what you're doing wrong. That's what now went down. So that's such a beautiful thing. And yesterday also sitting there and just having a moment, I cannot explain how many beautiful things are happening right now to me, because I'm, you know, taking my phone and doing these videos for me. I had to clear up my space on the phone, so I had to go through a lot of videos from my past, you know, like I had to have 40,000 pictures and videos on my phone, because I had photographed everything. Nobody's looking at, you know, I don't know, a tree I photographed 10 years ago. So I had to delete a lot of videos to have more space. And I went through these videos, and it was this moment. I saw videos where I did music, you know, I used to just create my own music, and it was just for me, and it was with the right people at the time. And it was such a wow moment, because I love the songs, and I know where the songs came from. I wrote at the time because they came from pain. I was at the time at the bottom of my life, everything went wrong and these kind of things, but inspired me to do really beautiful songs actually. And that's one thing you know, it's so nice to see that, because when you're at your lowest, something good is gonna happen. Something good is gonna happen. And every time I was at my highest, nothing good is gonna happen actually. So that, you know what I mean, you know, and then you cannot go more higher, that's what I mean. But you still can have beautiful moments. But when you're at your lowest, I tend to have this creativity to do stuff, to paint, to improve my life, to get into topics that are more interesting. And the same thing happened to Carnivore for me. When I was at my lowest, this showed up in my life, and it's just leading me to something. And that's why I'm so thankful, and I cannot believe this, you know, it's just so so inspiring and so motivating and so beautiful and giving me so much hope. And it's more of I don't know, just feeling alive, going outside, had this, you know, walk with my dog and my son, just enjoy the sun outside and just, you know, be feeling alive, which I haven't for a long time. And that's the beauty. That's the beauty, honestly. And that's why these gentle days for me are so important, because every time I force myself to do something where my body says no, my body tends to overreact and tell me to fuck off, and it's not gonna help me in any kind of way. And that's why this is so important for me, to listen to my body. And if it's needing, you know, these light days, that's okay. It's still in the carnivore world. And one thing is also very important to know. One carnivore made like a pyramid, and there are 3 steps, and that's very interesting, because at the lowest steps you have the cheese, the fish, with the meat and the salt and the water and some fruits and these kind of things. So that's the bottom of this pyramid. Then the next level, what I can't remember who it was. Then I would share it with you, but I have no clue. And the next level is like cut the fruits, cut as much dairy as possible, you know, all these kind of things. And then in the top, you know, the top people who doing carnivore are doing the lion diet for the rest of their life, you know, just beef, salt and water and just fatty meat. And that's, you know, the beauty. I'm still there, and sometimes I switch and go up, and then I go down if I need it. And that's the beauty about carnivore. You can go down, you can go up if you need it, you know, and you can adjust as your body needs to. And sometimes we gain weight, and that's why, because we need it maybe at the time. And another beauty is I stopped drinking coffee now for how much? A week? Is it a week already? It's a week. I don't need it. I don't crave it anymore. It's so beautiful. Maybe I will crave it tomorrow. Who knows? You know, it's okay if I do. But for a week now, I went through hell. So, you know, 3 days I had major headaches. I was completely down and so on. But normally it took me 3 weeks. This time it just took me 3 days to get over it. And my body was just helping me. My body was supporting me the first time. And then I had, you know, the little matcha with water, and it helped me go through it. But yesterday I forgot about my matcha, and honestly I forgot about it because my son was there. I was trying to make the pancakes and I forgot about it, and I didn't need it. So, you know, my body is just telling me if I need it, I need it. If not, not. And yes, it's so funny, and it's such a beautiful journey. It's such a beautiful journey, and I enjoy every moment. I enjoy every little tweak and every little, you know, things that are happening. And yeah, I just wanted to say again, thank you for your support and your beautiful, beautiful words sometimes, which are so giving me such a beautiful feeling. And I'm gonna start to, everybody who knows me now for some days now, I'm a crybaby. But I feel so blessed, and you know, this feeling when you don't know why you deserve something so beautiful, that's how I feel right now. And yeah, I don't know why I deserve you guys. I don't know what I did maybe right in my life to deserve that, but I'm trying to do my best to be a good human. I'm trying really my best, and to see when I'm doing things wrong and to correct them, you know. Nobody can be always perfect, but if I'm doing something wrong and not behave good, I try to do everything in my power to make it better. So yeah, thank you for being my blessing, my heart, my my support. And just wanted to say thank you, and see you tomorrow. And please let me know what make you happy, you know, what is your blessed moments, and what are you thankful for in these days. And just to remind yourself that there is more outside than just, you know, losing weight or being strict. So love you guys. See you tomorrow.